Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another How Good Is unit test. This time we are testing Hoplites, the basic variant. And well, we are facing Eastern Infantry. I expect the unit to do rather well. And I mean, they are holding the line, at least for the moment. And actually we don't have the rallying horn because, well, we have that Phalanx formation, but it seems at this pace we don't need to rally at all. Okay, here the Eastern Infantries are starting to push through.
The gods have filled the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
And I think you could get rid of that Phalanx formation and you could okay, and it's a victory. And I mean relatively clean one as well. For this one, I think we need to try to use some rather fancy tactics, because these Urbans are able to punch through one individual Hoplite unit really easily, actually. And if we try to get a proper flank, we will have 3 units engaging one-on-one, while we might be able to get a flank with 1 unit, but against Urban Cohorts I doubt that that's actually the most optimal way. So let's try to use this kind of a double Phalanx formation. Phalanxes on top of each other. Yeah, and those pillars are just devastating. And as you can see, we are not really inflicting that much casualties, especially compared to them. Still wavering. We need you guys to advance. We need to kind of relieve that first unit a bit. More missiles flying. Okay, that was at least partially blocked. That throw. And these are advancing. Fortunately, this Urban was pursuing, but yeah, I think this battle will be over quite soon. Yeah, and there is enemy on flank, so yeah, I doubt that these guys will last much longer. Perhaps I will give this another attempt with trying to get a flank. But I'm a bit afraid that it won't work. But I guess we will find out. And that's it for this unit.
His men will lose heart.
Not yet. Okay, there.
Defeat and shame are the only rewards from this battle, but we shall triumph if the gods will it.
Yeah, rather clean victory for the Urbans. No questions asked. But yeah, let's give it another try. in such a way that we will have general unit and another one in the middle. These guys without phalanx formation on the flanks. Okay, yeah. As you can see, that breaking does happen rather quickly in this type of situations, and had we moved the units faster in place, I think that, yeah, this is disaster. Had we moved the units, the flanking units, faster into position, I think that the enemy would have reacted in such a way that two of the units would have faced the flankers, and then perhaps one would have advanced against the initial battle line, and the results would have been pretty much the same. Yeah, so a worse performance here. Okay, so a bit of a shield formation. The main threat here, I think, is that the cavalry will be able to get a flank, and if they all charge the center, that seems to be the case, I think we can actually start moving our flanks so that we can have a funnel over here. Okay, apparently they are not willing to charge us. Okay, first one routing. Let's hope we don't get a rear charge over here. I think we need you guys to move a bit faster. And it seems those Legionary cavalries are actually able to push through the Hoplite Phalanx. Let's just hope that our general will survive.
Your general shames himself. He runs. So will his army stand when he shows such courage?
I guess this didn't quite go as planned, so let's take another attempt. And let's make the formation a bit thicker over here. So perhaps 5 or 6 ranks deep. And perhaps we could even use the guard mode over here. I'm a bit worried about flanking maneuvers, but let's see what happens. And this time they seem to be nice and polite and walk straight to the spears. Fair enough. And once again, Legionary Cavalry, it seems, can push through Phalanx. I guess it's the combination of armor and mass and, well, poor fighting capabilities. Though that charge was, to say, at least interesting. I mean, is it just... Do I have to believe that actually Hoplites cannot deal with cavalry that well? Basic Hoplites. I mean, I have had the feeling that these guys, if anything, would be kind of superior against cavalry. We will give them one additional chance, and I think this time we will be utilizing the same formation I'm using in Medieval 2 Total War in a similar test. Perhaps this formation could be even thicker. And let's see if this formation could carry the day. There they come. Heavy casualties sustained. Breaking. We have a bit of a vulnerability here. And two of them are breaking, which means that the whole thing will crumble. I mean, I have to believe it, that Hoplites on very hard just cannot deal with Legionary Cavalry. That seems to be the case. A bit surprising, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if you know some trick I didn't use here that would make the Hoplite sign, please feel free to share that, but I mean, the performance here was, in my opinion, really bad from the Hoplites. And this might very well be another bad fight for the Hoplites, because their melee capabilities are not, after all, that strong, and having to face numerically superior enemies that can fire at them might cause issues. But let's see how they will fare. Okay. Those two are breaking, which means that the archers are getting some free shots off to this side. Those will probably be chased off the map. And yeah, shaken, wavering, being fired to the rear. And it seems they are losing altogether. Yeah. There goes that unit.
Your general has thrown away his life and now feeds the carrion birds. His men.
I mean, it's just plain sad. Let's give it still another attempt. Perhaps the general unit in the middle. But yeah, it seems the morale of basic hoplites is nothing to write home about. To be honest, the results here are quite surprising. I've come to expect quite a bit better performance from the hoplites, but this seems to be the case. So this time, let's try to keep these a bit more clumped up. Hopefully to preserve the morale a bit better and the general in the middle. But, I mean... Oh, that was a mistake. So now they are...
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day. He is running away!
Okay. I mean, that was some serious charge from those archers. I mean, this cannot be real. Of course, I did blunder up with this 4th unit over there a bit, but I mean, still. And actually the performance was actually worse. Let's see. Final attempt. And after this I'm not going to give the other battles this many attempts, because I mean this is already giving these guys much more opportunities than the other units. So... should I put these in phalanx formation when they are about to engage? I don't know. Perhaps if the enemy is willing to go into melee. Then perhaps, yeah. You use phalanx, you get into phalanx, you get into phalanx, and you get into phalanx. And still, they are breaking. But this time we are starting to break some of the enemies as well. So perhaps there is still hope for this attempt. It's almost like we might achieve a victory. But even if we achieve the victory, I'm sorely tempted to give the unit quite a bit lower score than it would get then. I mean, the performance here has been abysmal. And I don't think it has been at least wholly due to poor control or something like that. Okay, you guys start running over there to boost the morale. That's important. You guys get over there. Yeah. A bit too little, a bit too late. Nope, not quite yet. Okay, there they come.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day. He is running away!
And these are breaking. These were broken by frontal charge by Velites. Come on, guys. And then these are kited by half the number of archer auxiliary and taken down. Well, this was by far the best attempt, I think, but, I mean, shameful display. Yeah, I mean, come on. They were outclassed, clearly here. Okay, so if they were outclassed in the previous match, I doubt they will fare that much better even in this one. Okay, could we catch them? No. Yes, good. Just break. And we will send you after that intact unit. I think those will actually rally. And this is pretty much going as expected. We are unable... Oh! We were able to engage, but the Hoplites broke. Okay, yeah, I mean... Should we try to weather the storm? And then to attack these? I don't know. But, yeah. The battle is as sad as I was kind of afraid of. And
This is a terrible day.
Indeed it is. Yeah, okay. Another battle which I'm afraid of will end rather badly for us. So let's try to get a flank with this unit when the opportunity presents itself, but I think that unit will be and will counter it. But let's see what happens. And then advance. Advance, advance. Ah! Okay. Okay, it caused these to turn, so push, push, push. Okay. I mean, come on, guys. This is your chance. So, we are actually beating them on this flank. But our general flees, and these guys are making a tactical retreat. And after doing tactical retreat, they will do not so tactical flight. And that, of course, means that, yeah, these both are wavering and they will lose. I think the battle started really well, but that one phalanx unit just wrecked our general unit too badly. And had I used general unit... Okay, these are breaking. Had I used the general unit for flanking, I think the kind of initial battle line units would have broken faster, because no morale support from the general. So, I mean, there could be a world where the Hoplites could perhaps win, but I doubt that those worlds would be rare and far between. So yeah, I mean, the results are quite clear in my opinion in this case. Okay, and let's see, against an army, could we fare a bit better with a more defensive approach? At least those... Well, archers are inflicting quite a bit of damage, but I think we should be able to beat at least those town watches. And if we can gang on the Legionary Cavalry. Okay, so we need to advance. Fair enough. Okay, this should go down easily. Yeah, good. And you should advance on that Urban Cohort. You two take care of the cavalry. And you continue to fight against the Urbans. Okay. That was quite a pillar throw, and hold. Ah, and the spear was raised. Okay. So, that broke as well. With almost the whole unit intact. Unfortunately, it seems we cannot disengage from the cavalry battle. No matter what, hopefully we can buy enough time for that unit to rally. And this is looking bad. We don't want to engage those urban cohorts. Okay, cavalry auxilia. Oh, they are still fighting. Okay, and we need to fight against that urban cohort. General is fleeing. And yeah, I mean, what could have been done differently here? We beat the town bots, but the Hoplites just don't have enough to beat Legionary Cavalry and that Urban Cohort. I think even in 4 or 3 against 1, I think the Urbans probably would win. And then there is that other support units they do have. So, I mean, yep, this is pretty much the best the Hoplites can achieve. So, regarding the battle results, the unit scored 172 points out of 700. And what's surprising to me at least is that I have always thought that Hastati is clearly inferior to Hoplites in many cases, but actually Hastati scored 321 points. So perhaps that's some kind of the versatility of the Roman infantry represented in here. Then regarding the costs, the unit costs 440, so that earns it 35 points out of 50. The upkeep is 170, so 10 turn upkeep is 1700, earning it 65 points out of 150. It requires City Tier 2 barracks, that's 80 points, and takes 1 turn to train, so that's 100 points. Overall, the requirement points are 280, and the unit gets in total 452 points, putting it quite low on the scoring, surprisingly low. So overall, my thoughts about the units, I mean, perhaps they do need some kind of choke point to hold, and of course this is on very hard difficulty, but still the results, the battle results, at least for me, are quite a disappointment. I was expecting way more from the unit in the battle testing, but I mean, that's how it is. But what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with the test results? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosakusar, Mark Anthony, Blue Eye Wolf. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.